Monster Energy is the official energy drink of USC. Unleash the beast. And our best in the game is brought to you by Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of USC Athletics, helping the world keep promises. Our best in the game for this week is Max Miller, and he earned it. He joins us now. Jordan Moore, Sean Cody, Max Brown. Max, good to have you on the show, man. 7 goals in the final.
What's that? That's not obviously a hat trick is 3. What do we got at 7?
Yeah, I don't know. You guys, in water polo, you can get
make it up.
3.
I like you to make it up.
Double hat trick.
Yeah, double hat trick +1. A touchdown.
Hey,
there it is. There it is. Well, Max, this season we're so used to dominating in this sport, and it was going well, but not really in our context, right? And you guys really had to win this tournament. What was the pressure like on this team? You had to go up to Cal. You had to beat UCLA, obviously a rival #1 team, Cal, in their own pool, and you get it done.
Yeah, it was a really fun weekend. It's been a tough season. We've had our backs against the walls most of the season, just kind of fighting for a breath of fresh air, I guess, and taking down UCLA, stopping their undefeated season, being the first to beat them this season felt really, really great in the semis. And then it's always fun to play Cal in the finals, especially at their home. We played them in the NCAA finals at Cal last year, so beating them with the same score was really nice. We lost last year, but it was good to beat them.
Yeah, no doubt, Max. Tell us about your role in the team, Max, and how you see. Obviously, we see a bunch of goals up there. Is that your how you see yourself on the team?
My position is mainly the bigger, just like meathead more players that they're more offensive minded.
Sean Cody at the pool.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
So that is usually my position on the. But so.
You mentioned maybe finding something at UCLA game, or that being, a great moment in the season. Then it sounds like you compounded that into the Cal matchup as well. Did you guys find something in that UCLA match that you're carrying with you now, or is it something like where it's you always knew you could play to that level, and now you finally are?
It's been something that's coming for a while. We've been working on our camaraderie, on our teamwork as a unit. I've known this whole season what our team has been capable of, but it's just getting everyone to work as one unit has been the issue. But we've been working on it. We've been having the tough conversations and just trying to get as close as possible so we can fight for each other.
You're listening to Max Miller on Trojans Live, part of the MPSF Tournament Champions USC Men's Water Polo. Now you get to defend your own pool coming up. We're hosting NCAAs. Definitely wanted to make sure we were a part of that. What's the mentality of the team now? I mean, you must just be riding high with confidence. You're in your own pool. You're going to end up probably playing teams that you just beat. The whole squad's got to be feeling good.
It's a great feeling. We love to play at Uteng Zoo. We love defending our home. It was one of our goals at the beginning, and it was a rough season to start, but the main objective is to win the Natty in our pool. And for my class that came in here, we lost to UCLA my freshman year at home, and so to get a chance to potentially play them in the finals again and hopefully stick it to them is the best feeling.
It is. Have you ever been to I've been to a USC UCLA water polo national championship at Uteng Zoo that we won. And it is as good as any experience I've had since I've worked.
I heard the smack talk is unreal.
It's vicious. Don't bring your kids. Sean's girls are here tonight. Do not bring them to that. It is gnarly. It's like you have to separate. I mean, they're actually separated because fans are on each side, but it's best.
Can you hear anything in the water? Are you hearing this stuff? The heckling?
I mean, most of the time I'm underwater, so it's a little tough to hear, but after the game, my family members are always like, "Oh, I want to get in there and punch this guy because he was drowning you the whole game." But God, it's exciting.
Max,
sure.
take us through 4 years senior. Obviously, a Southern California guy, right? And you get to come to a school like USC with such tradition in water polo. What has it been like, and what these 4 years have been like for you?
Oh, it's been amazing. I mean, USC was always my number one. I've had so many of my family members go to USC. Both of my uncles played for water polo at USC. My great-grandfather also played water polo here, so I got that legacy. Baby. So so it had to be.
Did they all have to dye their hair blonde, or when did that even start? That was the thing when I was here. Does that date back decades?
It's the chlorine. It just dyes your hair blonde.
Oh, really?
It's the chlorine in the sun. Yeah.
Oh, I totally thought it was like a little like tradition where you all get together and dye each other's hair. I never knew that. Glad I asked. There's no way.
Coming from a dirty blonde guy himself.
There's no way. I feel like I guess I don't see UCLA water polo players that much, but no, it's good to know. And when you're scoring seven goals in a game, are you doing is it one thing that's working the whole game and you're just doubling down on that, or were you able to get it in different facets in that matchup?
I think especially on Sunday, I just was in the right frame of mind, but I had my team there to support me, and that's really what it's been this season. And, I scored a couple goals, but really it was like our defense and just everyone playing as a unit that got us that win.
You are a fifth-generation Trojan. That's what I saw in your bio. How I understand how far that goes back in your family. I'm curious how far it goes back, time-wise. So, 5 generations ago was what year? What was the graduating class of your great-great-grandparents?
I got to check on that,
There's so much pressure on Max Jr. whenever that happens.
Oh, I didn't know whether you were referring to yourself.
No.
Or this Max.
If he's not going to SC,
on my Maxes.
I don't know.
Have you ever had a family member that's gone to UCLA?
I've my grandpa and my sister. My sister just graduated from UCLA, so.
Oh man, is that rough at home?
It tears us apart.
That's incredible. Yeah, I mean, it must go back to World War II.
I'll need to check on the date.
You just said he's a meathead like me, man. Come on, it's hard to keep all these dates together in these big jumbled brains.
All right, NCAA tournament starts December 1st at Utangzu, USC against San Jose State. You guys played them yet this year?
We have not played them this year, but we've beat teams that they've played, so we're feeling pretty positive on that game.
And let me ask you one more. I just want to ask about Coach Pinta. He's one of our favorites. We've had him on. Again, we talked about this year sort of being a little unorthodox. You guys had to fight through some adversity. What was he like in that situation as a leader?
He's always cool-minded. Except for the UCLA game, but he gets fired up sometimes. But it's just to get us to get some emotion going too. I've had him as a leader since my freshman year, and I've really respected his work. So he's always been just cool-minded and had his vision of what he wants our team to do and what he wants us to achieve. And we've fallen short a couple of times, but we're still in there. So
you sure are, and you get a chance to defend our home pool again. Tickets are probably hard to come by. It's probably a get there early situation because it's not a huge venue. But boy, I really recommend it. Grow your mustache out. You have a little time to grow the mustache. Sean, maybe you could just shave the beard and you'll be good to go. And cheer on Max and USC men's water polo. Trojans Live is sponsored by Pechanga Resort Casino, proud partner of USC Athletics. All right, we are going to do a little football roundtable next. We still have more guests to come. This is Trojans Live.